Good morning, brothers and sisters. It is 7:05 a.m. Central Standard Time on January 23rd, 2022. I hope the good Lord is keeping you in a good place wherever you are in the world. Today we are at spaceweather.com, and as we're looking, we're going to be getting a glancing blow from the CME that I've been showing you guys. Looks like it get here on between the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. So here in the between today and Tuesday, not only are we going to be having the solar winds from a coronal hole impacting the Earth, but we're also going to have a little bit of plasma coming with it too from the coronal mass ejection. Most of it did go north. I believe I did cover that, but we'll go and check it, and we'll see what's going on. And we can take a peek at it. We can see some other fun stuff. But down here, I actually wanted to also report that we don't have any major meteors to be worried about, or asteroids, near-Earth asteroids. Coming to us encounters. Our closest one will be on the 26th at 2.2 lunar distances. That's 2.2 times the distance between us and the moon. That's what a lunar distance is. Okay, it will be good. Now, here's where I sometimes get concerned. When I see this right here at a low velocity, this is 7 kilometers a second. Now, that sounds fast, but given how things can move, how fast they move in space, this is slow. Okay, 15 meters, that would be 45 feet, roughly, in size. 2.2 lunar distances isn't that far, especially when you consider the Earth's gravitational pull. And when you also consider the size of the huge magnets that are, oh, by the way, 30,000 magnets. Now, not all of them are as big as the one at CERN or the ones going to France. The one that they're sending to the south side of France has 280,000 times the magnetic pull of Earth alone. So imagine if that thing's turned on and running, it's going to start pulling all this to us. Like literally anything that's going by, I mean, 280,000 times. I mean, take our Earth, multiply it times 280,000 times, and that's how powerful the magnetic field is. It's going to pull these buggers right to our planet. And we have 30,000 particle accelerators / colliders. Yeah, and they all work. What if they turned them all on, like at the same time? What do you think is going to happen? That ain't going to be good. So anyways, but nothing major to report except for this guy here to kind of keep our eyes for. Luckily, most of that 45-foot meteor would actually break up. We could have small impact, though. And over at spaceweatherlive.com, we are looking at our Sumerian Anunnaki god Enlil. We're looking at his prediction model. Looking like we're going to be taking quite the hit. Not a major hit, but I mean, it is a direct impact from this view. And from this view, looks like it's a pretty straight punch. However, it's not a major punch. It's just more like a little tap on the chin. So, I mean, even if you have a glass jaw, you'll still be able to take this one. So, it shouldn't be much to worry about. However, since I don't trust Enlil worth a jack squat, let's go check out the European Space Agency and see what they've got to say about it. In fact, actually, right now, we are currently taking plasma from the coronal hole. It looks like the first smack. So, it'll start going up slowly. This could be actually when we get that the little plasma pop. So let's actually take a look here and see when that comes. Oh yeah, right. There's one there. Yep, looks like this one right here. So this right here is the Earth, and this is the Sun. Okay, so right here it looks like we will be taking it on the 24th according to the European Space Agency's model, which they ironically call it euphoria. How is that euphoric? Just, asking for a friend. Looks like we're going to take another pop right there, yeah. I wonder what that one's from. Must be from an earlier one. I don't know. Pretty crazy, though. But it shouldn't be much, folks, so it's nothing to get too alarmed about. And here we are over at ISWA, looking at the Solar Dynamic Observatory satellites of our Sun in different angstroms. This is 193 angstroms. This is 211, 193, and 171. This is actually one of my favorite ones for really being able to see the shock wave of an explosion, to see the filaments, but 193 also does a pretty fair job, so we're going to take a peek at this one first. And we're going to take a peek at the pop that's coming our way, which is right here off of the northern limb. Right here, we can see it popping off there. See that? Just kind of letting loose. No flare, but just a coronal mass ejection, just a filament eruption. And this right here is the coronal hole that I was just talking about with the solar winds that are actually impacting us now. So, and that's about all I'm seeing on this thing, with the exception of what is this? These are pretty fun for some of my new followers. I'll kind of let you see some. These right here are called solar tornadoes, really. I mean, you can see the filaments just dancing and spinning around. They look pretty interesting. It's pretty neat, though, huh? And the thing is that those things are so big that our planet could almost fit underneath that. Think about that. Yeah. So now let's come over here to this one here, and we will get this party started with him. All right. We'll zoom in just a little bit. There we go. Now this was the pop from the other day, from the 21st. We've seen the pop coming off here, and that's not coming at us, so we're all right with that. We're good. But this is the one that we're watching. So as we can see, it's not a flare. That's just a coronal mass ejection, little filament eruption. But did you see how all of this gets affected? So there was a little bit of power with that, actually. A little bit of something. Now, here's one of the other things I'd like to try and bring to y'all's attention. Now, obviously, y'all, some of y'all can see that, but look up here. There's a cyclone up here, and it's going over here where the sun has got his filaments, and they're perfectly round. Now, watch this when I zoom in on it. It looks like there's something right here in the middle, almost. Oop, let me move my cursor. It's all the way back. Back it up. Oop, you see it? This is a hole, a vortex. There's all this round, and there's something right here in the middle. I don't know if you guys' screens are allowing you to see it, but I can see that. I can't make out what it is, but there's something there. Almost like it's pulling the energy off the sun, like a sun sucker, sucking the energy off of the sun. But I do think everybody should come and check it out for yourself. Come over here to ISWA and start playing around and take a look at it. Tell me what you think. And we are looking at stereo head chronograph 2, stereo head chronograph 2 with the running difference. So we're going to start off over here with this guy here, starting off on the 21st. Is that where I want to start? Yeah, 21st. And oh, what is that? Maybe a warp signature trail, perhaps? I mean, it's literally giving off its own light. Because think about it. There's a disk. I mean, this is pretty close. I mean, if it's just because it's right here in front of the sun, then why is it lit way over here? And then kind of stuff. Maybe this is actually a close up of our TR3B when he's jetting out of there, and he does that pulse engine, because we have nuclear pulse engines. We've had them for years, and this is one of his bursts. Boom, because you know how they go boom, 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 which it pulsates. This could be one of those pulse bursts right in front of the satellite. In fact, you know what? I almost guarantee you it is. I've never seen one this close. But that's what sounds right. Why it would be light here, and then it goes a little bit darker, and then as you can see, it starts to get lighter as we go over here. Oh, I'll almost bet you that's exciting to see, folks. I'm actually excited to see that. And then we're going to scoot on forward. We'll see a couple more friends. Now, these are the ones from the other day. Now, to give you perspective, the Earth is over here. Okay? So, this satellite, this is stereo head. So, the Earth is over here, satellite, stereo head is over here, stereo behind would be like over here, so to speak. But yeah, the Earth is over here. So, we definitely took a miss out of that bugger. Oof, that would have sucked. That was a lot of plasma. We got a friend right over here. Ooh, definitely a friend there. How you doing, buddy? Oh, got one in the shadows over there, kind of sneaking in there. Being a little sneaky sus, sneaky. Ooh, sorry, I kind of go backwards sometimes if something catches my eye real quick. But there's lots of stuff that, oh, yeah, here's another one right here. Oh, what else we got? Let's get up to, yep, now here's the pop from yesterday right here. Okay, this is what's coming, this is what came off the northern limb. Now remember, we're over here. We're on the right side, okay? And as we see it coming off, ooh, somebody's right there. How you doing? And somebody's right there too. But as it's coming off, we can see that it kind of goes up and all over. but it's also coming this way. So that's why we're going to get a little tap on the chin, just a teeny bit. I mean, you can see it comes all the way down here too. I mean, that was it threw out, in a pretty big pattern, but the most of it went to our north. Okay, so we'll just kind of finish running that one through, and I think we're going to be good. Nothing else major to show, and then we'll see it. I go over here again on the difference. Whoop. Yep, look at that. Boom. Boom. Haha, it's Pulse. That was him. That's pretty nice. That's exciting to have this on video. Be able to share that with everybody. There's the one from a couple of days ago. And let's get to the pop today, or from yesterday. Should be like right around noon. Here we go. And sometimes this gives us a little bit better of a look. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. So yeah, you can see it coming off. It's all the way down here. So we're just gonna have a little love tap, just a little boop, almost like like a 3-year-old girl, your 3-year-old daughter that's playing just kind of bumps you on the chin, and you're like, hey, you little turd. Doesn't hurt, but get your attention, right? This is stereo ahead, chronograph 2, science data. This is always a couple days behind, and it does not take a picture every 12 minutes. It jumps around quite a bit. There'll be a lot of time missing, but it still does a pretty good job, especially during coronal mass ejections. Whoa, what is that? This right here, by the way, this is our space station. Yes, there's a space station up at our sun, and that is it. It is a crescent-shaped moon, and it stays there. I've already shown in previous video where coronal mass ejection comes out, and it literally, with its magnetic shields, pushes the plasma around it. In fact, actually, we might see it on this one as well. Got all kinds of friends in this one. That's one of the things I like, going by different ones, because I get different images. Look, here's another one right here. Right there. That looks like a cigar, doesn't it? Cigar-shaped UFO. Oh yeah, we are going to see it. Now keep your eyes on this guy right here. I think we're going to see it on this one. Notice how the plasma goes on each side. Never actually impacts that area, or goes even to it. Oh. What is that? Look at that. Completely bent battle formation, individual dots. That is a battle formation, folks, of UFOs. Oh yeah, we got plenty of them. Is that the first one though? Oh, there's another. Here's another like tail end of them right here, right up here. I missed a couple of them when I zoomed in. Sorry if I did. Oh, apparently not. Okay, good. So we'll watch that plasma go around. Got our little friends there. Oh, that's the 10th. Oh yeah, this is the one. Watch this, guys. Watch this. So you see it coming, and then the point of this thing pushes off. It's perfectly around right here. It's pushing it. And then look, it starts to push here too. It just hasn't made the connection yet. But watch this. There it did. Now look at that, wedged right around it. Now granted, it's taking some, but it has magnetic shields. So now you can clearly see the wedge. Oh, look at that. You can still see the wedge going right around the space station. Look at that. Pushes back. Says, I don't think so, Jack. Isn't that pretty cool, folks? Now it gets a little bit of it there, and then what happens? Pushes it back again. And this is another battle formation. This is a war going on out there, folks. Look at all of this. These are battle formations. This is stuff going on. Oh, there's another one right up here. Nice and bent. Folks, this stuff's going on. It's going on everywhere. People don't even understand what's going on at the sun, but you guys are finding out today, aren't you? Oh yeah. Look at this. There's a disc if you ever saw one, isn't it? And then there's another one, and another one, and another one. It's battle formations. There's another battle formation. Folks, Star Wars is... Ronald Reagan had a Star Wars... Oh, there's one right there. He had a Star Wars program in the 80s, remember? If you don't believe me, please, by all means, go look it up. But remember, love is the only way forward. Star Trek is our reality.